Hold on. There you go. There's the audio. Appreciate you. I was sitting here talking the whole time. I didn't realize that. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry. What's up? How you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. You still live in Miami? I'm trying to go out there for real. Finally got the audio back. We're good. I fucking didn't realize I had this off. A little press. But now we're good. We're good. Right now, I was over at Valley Club last night. That's what I was trying to say. I accidentally pressed the button. It's helping the homie set up his stream. It took us all night. We had our breakthrough moment at like 2 in the morning. It felt great when we finally got our breakthrough moment. And now I'm like, fuck it. I gotta keep going live. Because now I got all the homies on live. They're trying to get on Kick. Me, I need to get access to my Kick because I have a nappy tie Kick up. But I don't have access to it. So I've been trying to email these motherfuckers to get it taken down so I could create a new one. And then start going live on Kick too. But I'm on Twitch right now, TikTok, Kick. Or not Kick, YouTube. I'm trying to get on Kick. I got all the homies set up with their multi-stream setups. Just like fire. None of them I set up with the IRL yet, but none of them really asked for it. I need to start going IRL more too. Yeah, no, next week I gotta watch my sister for a few days. That's gonna be fun. My mom just told me that, texting her right now. It'll be fun. The real Chris Cross just followed me last night. Hey, no, that's the homie. That's niggas. We just setting up his live stream. But yeah, now it's time. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, see, I just realized that. Chip it out. I think it's frozen. Oh, I see. Video capture, I think it's frozen. No. Screen capture, I mean. Restart screen capture. There it goes. Yeah, it's frozen. Boom.
Get an iPhone.
Yeah, I was like in the middle of this, and the bro called me, and I was like, fuck. I just went over there and was like, fuck, let me fix this shit. Let me figure it out. Finally get it finished. I was there as late as shit. It was worth it.
Trust us. It's the best one. Like we've talked about this before. We already know how dominant Apple is with iPhones, especially with younger people in the US, and getting them on an iPhone as young as possible makes them much more likely to have an iPhone and use it in their adult life. And so this is like the lowest common denominator version of that, which is the best possible parental controls means the youngest possible iPhone users, which means more iPhones in the future. Yeah, makes sense. But the big thing we all expected them to talk about here, which they finally got to, was the new Apple Intelligence and the new Siri. And they got to all of that. And I would say the new Siri is exactly what we were expecting. Like in terms of capability, pretty much straight down Broadway. Like no dramatic surprises, nothing that they announced that made us go, oh my god, that's crazy. No, that's down here. But
I would be sucking, bro.
That's about what we expected. The basics are you'll now be able to trigger.
They still like Siri can't even like. You can't even have like a real conversation with Siri, like a back and forth. Like you can tell it one command and then it cuts off on like it can't like follow a conversation. Like I can't tell it like, hey, turn off my lights, and then be like, wait, never mind, turn them back on or whatever the fuck. Like after they turn it off, the command's over. Like the conversation's over.
Trigger the new Siri on the iPhone by either swiping down from the dynamic island or holding down that power button while you talk to it. It has a slightly new animation and this general new look, plus a new, more expressive voice. And then it launches you into a conversational chat that pulls from Apple's new broad world knowledge base, cites its sources when it has some of those, and lets you click through to that, which I tried. That is nice. And then it syncs your conversation history inside a new Siri app And that syncs across your whole ecosystem. So your Mac, your iPad, your iPhone. It doesn't remember every single thing you ask Siri, but it definitely saves the more interesting conversational things, the things you might want to come back to. So here's the angle. Here's the thing, right? We already know people have lots of other great AI models to choose from. People have the ChatGPT app on their phone. They have Gemini. They have Claude already. The way that Apple, every single time, the way Apple jumps into a new product category, which I think this is they make it the best one to work with the iPhone. So Claude and Gemini and GPT are really good at other things, but Apple's series is going to be the one that can plug into all of the knowledge of what it has on your device, indexing everything that's actually on your iPhone. Now, I am planning on doing an entire separate video, like I said, reviewing this, demoing it, showing exactly what it's capable of, because it does have some quirks already, some interesting things that it is not doing that I expected, like showing the transcription as you're talking instead of when you're done. Little stuff like that. Again, stay tuned for the full review. But I think they just basically played it extremely safe. They did the stuff that you expect Apples to do and nothing more. It's kind of funny that through this whole keynote, there were a ton of live demos, almost as if to say, yeah, we know a lot of you are rightfully skeptical, and we learned our lesson from last time, so here we go. This time it's definitely working for real, and we're showing you exactly what it can do. So yeah, what can it do? It can look through your messages, through your photos, your calendar, and pull answers to questions from that stuff. And it can take actions inside these apps. So it can send messages, add stuff to your calendar, set reminders, all the most basic stuff. And that's why I say it's like...
Can it though? Because I'll be trying to add a reminder and this should be sucking, bro. Like, can it really though? I don't know. I'm on some nerd. I'm just gonna finish this video. Let me go get this.
It's about right, like straight down the middle. It's not going all the way to doing like this insane agentic stuff that Google was just showing on stage with Gemini just a couple weeks ago at I/O. Like I had those concerns about asking Gemini to take a picture of a concert poster and it buys tickets for you. Like, I don't know. Is it going to get that right? Is it going to spend too much money? Is it going to get the right seats or the right dates? Is it going to hallucinate something weird? I don't know. But this Apple one, it's just going to stop short and it's just going to add it to your calendar. Just do the safe thing. But unlike the other stuff, it has the advantage of knowing what's in your iPhone. So if you use an iPhone, GPT can't pull from your messages. Claude can't pull from your Apple Calendar. Gemini doesn't see this stuff. It's Siri that will actually be most helpful with the context of all the personal information that never leaves your device. Now, Siri can also pull from what's on your screen too. And they added a new camera mode literally inside the camera app that's just an updated version of the visual intelligence stuff we've seen. So it's definitely surfacing it to a lot more people this way. So, people are going to be taking pictures of stuff and then identifying it with visual intelligence. You could also see how this would be particularly useful if you were making smart glasses at some point. But now my number one concern watching all of this was, what about third-party apps? Right? Like, obviously, okay, it's Siri. Of course it should be able to pull conveniently from that iMessage conversation that I had. It knows my contacts, but what about that WhatsApp conversation that I had? Or what about pulling from my Google Calendar instead of my Apple Calendar? What about sending something to, I don't know, a separate notes app that I like to use instead of Apple Notes? What about all that? And I plan on digging into this way more when I actually get my hands on with the OSs, but it seems like the answer is, as long as the developer has enabled like app intents and the App Store knows what type of app it is, then it can be summoned intentionally by the user. It doesn't seem like it can be a default, but you can decide to use other apps if you tell it to do that. So like by default, if you ask it, hey, Siri, remind me of like that podcast that Greg recommended me and play it. It will, of course, if it's an iMessage conversation, find it and then start playing it in Apple Podcasts. But if you don't want to, you could say, play it in Spotify or Pocket Casts, and then it would know that that's also a podcast player, and it would do the app stuff and do the same action in that app for you. So as long as you tell it you want to use a third-party app, you can. But I definitely need to push this to see how far it goes. Like, is it going to be able to do geo-fenced recurring tasks in TickTick, my app of choice, instead of Apple Reminders? Maybe. I don't know. Is it going to be able to pull from WhatsApp group chats if it has like the same set of contacts as iMessage? TBD. We'll see. But here it is. Here's the most disappointing slide from the whole keynote. This is a list of every device that supports the newest, most powerful Siri on-device models. So yeah, the only iPhones that will run it are the iPhone Air and 17 Pro. Because those are the ones with 12 gigs of RAM. Kind of hilarious considering the iPhone 16 was built from the ground up for Apple Intelligence and is already outdated before that stuff is even coming out. But I'm told that the only difference between the most advanced on-device models and the ones that all the other iPhones will be getting, like the 16, is the new Siri voice and the updated dictation features. Also, fun fact, in Vision Pro, Siri is just this little floating orb in your space, and when you want to activate it, you literally just look at the orb and start talking. And since there's eye tracking, it knows and responds. Clever. So you can ask it about, the windows you have open, or even any of the objects around you in your real space. Reminds me a lot of Circle to Search on the Galaxy XR headset. Remember that demo? You can just sort of point at something and Google it in real life. Very useful. But then there's also some new Apple Intelligence things that they talked about that aren't part of the new Siri. Like if you have a ton of Safari tabs open, it can automatically arrange them into groups for you based on topics.
The Apple Vision Pro trick, that was pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I think these shits are still fucking sick as fuck, bro. Like, I just don't have, I don't have
Circle to Search on the Galaxy XR headset. Remember that demo? You can just sort of point at something and Google it in real life. Very useful. But then there's also some new Apple Intelligence things that they talked about that aren't part of the new Siri. Like if you have a ton of Safari tabs open, it can automatically arrange them into groups for you based on topics and then automatically keep them sorted. And then you can also describe a Safari extension with natural language and it'll just build it, which is really cool for especially things like the most ultra niche thing that you want your web browser to do. Or even better, you can describe a Siri shortcut with natural language and it will build that Siri shortcut for you and let you edit it after the fact with a full-on editor. So this is a great way to make that sort of stuff much more accessible. Exact same thing Google just did with their home automations. Just describe the automation, it'll build it, then you can edit it later. Speaking of home, the update where those 15 notifications you might get in a row all get summarized and consolidated into one updating notification from Apple Home. Finally, that is long overdue and much welcome. Plus, you can search through your footage to find clips of anything like a package delivery. There's also the new photo editing tools, which will now not just do cleanups, but it will also now offer to extend the outer edges of your image by up to 25%. And the demos I've seen seem to work really well, extending in all directions. And it immediately makes me wonder if I can just take that finished image and then extend it again, and again, and again. I don't know. How far can it go? And then there's also spatial reframing, which is quite literally turning the image using what it can figure out with AI about depth to work out what should be in the new background with new perspective. This is really the closest they've ever gotten to bending the definition of what is a photo. Very technically impressive party trick, but I think maybe still a party trick. It's weird. I don't see people doing this a lot, but it is crazy if it works. This is also one of the things that I had to mention. Will have limited daily use if you want to update your total use, because this uses their more powerful cloud models. If you want more usage, then you have to update your iCloud subscription to get more. Oh, and then maybe the most Apple thing ever is the new Passwords app. Will be able to identify, first of all, if you have a compromised password or a weak password, and then the feature is it will be able
Can I leave my headphones in the car last night? Because I haven't found... I had them at one point. Why is it saying that's the last fucking spot that I had them? That's the last spot I remember having them. Fuck, I need to go down to my car and go check. If I have my headphones. I'll be right back. Hit him with the be right back screen.
to agentically go to that website, log in with your weak password, go through the menus, and change it to a more secure password for you, and then save and remember that secure password. Super, super clever, very convenient. And that also basically means you're locking yourself a little bit more into that passwords app because that's now the one that knows your new passwords. In fact, that might have been the theme for this whole event. The irony is not lost on me that they named the newest version of macOS Golden Gate, because when the walls of that walled garden are golden gates, it's like maybe it's not so bad in there anyway, right? Maybe if you use iMessage and Apple Calendar and Safari and all of their services, it's kind of nice. Unless you're a HomePod user. There was no mention of the HomePod for the entire keynote, the entire event. You remember the HomePod, that little Siri box with nice speakers in it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. Oh, and then one more sneaky reference at the end. So if you were still paying attention an hour in with like 10 minutes left in the keynote, there was a slide. They showed some new developer tools that would help you build your app to resize dynamically to different aspect ratios, which is, that's interesting. What kind of device would have multiple aspect ratios that you need your app to? Right. Tell me you have a foldable coming without telling me you have a foldable coming. Anyway, get subscribed for aspect ratios that you need your ratios, which is that would help you build your app to resize dynamically to different aspect ratios, which is, that's interesting. What kind of device would have multiple aspect ratios that you need your app to? Right. Tell me you have a foldable coming without telling me you have a foldable coming. Anyway, get subscribed for those full reviews, and make sure to leave a comment below if there's something specific that you want to see tested when I get my hands on all that beta software. And also make sure to get shopping for Father's Day with the sponsor of this video, Ridge. So reminder, Father's Day is coming up. It's June 21st. And so Ridge is offering up to 40%.
I said, yeah, no, I don't know, bro. At first I said, damn, finally that they, so mad that they never really like ever work on the HomePod, but they really should. They need to fix that. And then, and all that, he said,
want to see tested when I get my hands on all that beta software. And also make sure to get shopping for Father's Day with the sponsor. One full review. Tell me you have a foldable coming without telling.
Yeah, the foldable thing. Like nobody really I want better home automation and better fucking Siri. But if they can't fucking do that, I don't really care about having a foldable iPhone. Like I don't want one, so like I want better Siri and better HomePod.
Anyway, get subscribed for those full reviews. Crazy. And make sure to leave a comment below if there's something specific that you want to see tested when I get my hands on it. Ridge. So reminder, Father's Day is a very sit-out charger that actually wrap and you right fit. They have it.
Peace. Yeah, really not that amused by having a foldable iPhone. You see, I watched a lot of these things videos. There's nothing really else. Anything I could watch? I want to watch real quick. Man, I follow a lot of people, subscribe to a lot of people. Ants Canada is always fun to watch. I seen he's doing some crazy shit. You can go through shorts.
Your MacBook desktop is a mess. Here are 3 settings to instantly fix it. First, clean up your Finder sidebar. Open Finder, go to Settings, then Sidebar, and disable what you don't need. You can also drag in the folders you use often. Next, hide your desktop files. Go to System Settings, then Desktop and Dock, turn off Show Items on Desktop, and set Click Wallpaper to Always. Now everything stays hidden, and you can just click on your desktop to show it again. Finally, hide your menu bar. Go to System Settings, then Menu Bar, turn off Show Menu Bar Background, and set Automatically Hide and Show the Menu Bar to Always. Now it only shows when you hover your mouse over it. Follow for more videos like this. Your MacBook desktop is a mess. Here are 3 settings.
Oh my god, I should have did this for Chris yesterday. That shit was killing. Those are the 3. I was on this nigga's computer working. I'm like, god damn, there's a couple of those I could do. I never thought about that. Let's see what that does. What was the first one
to
you said?
instantly fix it. First, clean up your Finder sidebar. Open
The
Finder,
second
go to
thing.
Settings, then Sidebar, and disable you use off. Go to System Settings, then Desktop and Dock. Turn off Show Items on
Desktop and dock. Show items on desktop.
desktop and set Click Wallpaper to always. Now everything stays hidden and you can just click on your desktop to show it again. Finally, hide your menu bar. Go to System Settings, then Menu Bar. Turn off Show Menu Bar Background and set Automatically Hide and Show the Menu Bar to
I do
always.
not
Now it
hate
only
that.
shows when you hover your
That's
mouse over it.
kinda
Follow for more
sick.
videos. Your
That's
MacBook
kind of
desktop-
sick. I'm fine with that because I do that all the time. And does it work like that too? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, that's low key sick as fuck. Oh my god, I find out all these little tips through YouTube, bro, about making my Mac like better. Like I be doing, like I got this little shit. Is it gonna work right now? Oh, it might not be open. Yeah, it's open. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you just bounce between shit. And it's just like so fast and like smooth. So yeah,
Top
there's
is
so
a
much little
mess.
shit.
Here are 3 settings to instantly fix it. First, clean up your Finder sidebar. Open Finder,
I bet you didn't know this Gmail hack, and it has to do with spam emails. So you give your email to companies all the time, right? Like pretty much anytime you sign up for something. And it's these companies who sell your information to other companies that end up sending you spam. But there's a trick you can use to figure out who's doing it to you. And I use this all the time. So let's say your email is stacylumps124@gmail.com. Stacy Lumps? Alex, what? And next time you sign up for something, and you put your email in. You'll type your email in like this: StacyLumps124 plus Facebook@gmail.com, plus Walmart, plus TikTok, plus Network Chuck, plus Mr. Beast, whatever service you're signing up for, plus that. It can be whatever you want it to be. Doing this will still send those emails to your inbox, but you'll be able to see which address it was sent to, which means if you sign up for like a Starbucks email list using StacyLumps124 plus Starbucks@gmail.com, but then you start getting emails from Network Chuck Coffee on that same email address, you'll know Starbucks sold your email address to me. This is called plus addressing, and you've had this for a long time, but you haven't been using it, so start using it now. I bet you didn't know this Gmail hack, and it has to do with spam emails. So you
Definitely gonna do that from now on. Damn. All these fast ass little shit. Talking like first on theirs. Yo, Yanni in the building.
Apple should have included these 3 Mac apps by default. First, Ina. This is a video player that can play almost any video format you throw at it. It feels super smooth, has a clean UI, and gives you way more controls than QuickTime. And the best part, it's completely free. Next, Extra Dock. macOS only gives you 1 dock, but this lets you create extra custom docks for different workflows. For example, I made one for AI tools, editing apps, games, and music. You can customize the size, layout, position, have it auto hide until you hover over it, and even use a collapsible mode. It's a much cleaner way to stay organized. Finally, stats. This app lets you monitor things like CPU, GPU, RAM, network, temperatures, so you can easily see what's taking up your resources. Follow for more videos like this. Apple should have included these 3 Mac apps by default. First, Ina. This is a video player that can play almost any video format you throw at it.
Can you explain why using a laptop while plugged in is less damaging to the battery than charging it and letting it die?
The lithium-ion battery inside is actually chemical reaction. If you add in electricity, there's some chemical reaction going on, and that actually can age the battery. Discharging and charging, it will basically make the...
ChatGPT, if I ask you something, will you answer me with the truth?
Always. I'll be straight with you, whether it's what you want to hear or not. If I don't know something, I'll tell you that too. So go ahead, ask away.
All right, so I'm going to show you this logo, and you're going to tell me what this logo is, okay? Like what company it represents.
Sure thing. Once you show me the logo, I'll do my best to identify it. Let's see what you've got.
What do you see?
That's the Chick-fil-A logo. They're known for their chicken sandwiches and that signature red branding.
Okay, is this the correct logo?
Yep, that looks correct to me. That's the official Chick-fil-A logo. All right.
This is the official Chick-fil-A logo.
Exactly. You got it. If you have any more logos or anything else you want to test me with, I'm game.
All right. How about this one now? What do you see here?
I see a Chick-fil-A waffle fry bag. It looks like you might be enjoying some tasty
I don't know
fries.
what the fuck's going on.
Eminem could turn down 8 million, bro.
Yes.
You done seen that? Eminem turned down tours, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, yo, we give you 300 million, 400 million. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Yo, we should go and do a tour like this, like, cause now how much they'll pay us to do that? Like, cause we'll be like on super arena stages, just me and if we bring Dre on some dates or we do different things, we don't need nothing else. It'll be the biggest tour in the world. And he'll be like, yeah, you go do it. 'Cause one time he told me, and this is for real, he said, I just don't want to go and come back and Haley's grown. I did not know what he meant when he said that to me. I thought he was crazy because I was like, he just don't want to go. I went and I was at Haley's wedding. She got married, and I'm like, this is what he's talking about. Like, it was so fast, the time was so fast, that we watched her get married. She's grown, and it's like...
Childhood's
so,
like that.
Yeah, but I said it to him at the wedding because I said, remember you said that to me? And I said, I didn't understand what you meant till now.
Eminem could turn down 8 million, bro.
Yes.
You done seen that? Eminem turned down tours, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, yo, we give you 300 million.
Yo, you
That's
born weed?
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Boy, I can't burn weed again, you know.
You're not born no weed and I feel it vibe.
Come and do that burn some high-grade weed. And brother, I start to see things. As in like hallucinations.
Yeah,
so me just say, alright, me just go relax, take my wife, we go up zoo. You see me just go look on the monkey them or pet a donkey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So next thing, I take my wife, I go home, all night me I give her some hot fuck, foot in the ear, leg turn over, back bend up, everything.
Jada. Things stiff up, I weed.
Yeah, man. So check this now. Wake up in the morning, I see how the devil wicked. Cause when me look beside me, and I'm my wife that in the bed, you know. But I the same monkey from the zoo.
How does nigga get that accent down so good, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god. He said bend leg up, man. Back bend over, leg T.
So then me realize, say, hold on there. I don't have a wife. Me never married yet.
I don't have a wife. He's like literally his accent so spot on.
Yo, you born weed?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Boy, I can't burn weed again, you know.
You're not born no weed and I feel it vibe.
Come and do that burn some high-grade weed. And brother, I start to see things. As in like...
Stop using Sheets. And I really mean it. Stop using Sheets. If you are running a business and all your sales, your product check management is still on Sheets, and even worse, if it's on paper, please stop using it. Use other tools. There are other tools like Airtable, Notion, Monday.com, any CRM platform like Close, HubSpot. There's so many affordable pieces of technology that you can pay for that will significantly increase the organization within your business.